Good morning from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park again. I got a big one today. It's gonna be the last one I do of the year, and it's about 22 miles. I am starting at Round Top and then taking that up to, doing the whole Round Top, taking that up to Little Greenbrier, taking Little Greenbrier up to Cove Mountain, and ending down by the park headquarters. So about 22 miles, and right in the middle of this trail is a lot of uphill. So I'm gonna get on it right at the very beginning, get to cross Little River there at Round Top, and it's about 25 degrees out this morning. And so that river crossing, I'll show you a little bit of it. I've already done it, but man, whew, it was cold. It took a while to get feeling back in my feet. But anyway, let's get on the trail, get out and do some hiking if you're able to, and I'll show you some of these trails. And I'll go ahead and apologize. This might be a little bit longer video than normal, just with 22 miles. We'll see. I'll try to edit it down, but get out and do some hiking. Let me show you these trails. All right, it is 25 degrees and I am starting the Round Top trail, and I get to cross this in 25 degree weather. Thankfully got the sandals on, so let's get across it. All right, made it across and my feet are absolutely freezing. I've put the shoes on, socks on, gotta get moving, get some blood going in them. Truck's parked up there, I crossed right here, and trail goes up that direction. Let's get hiking. This is the beginning of Round Top. After you cross the river, you have about half mile or so of uphill, which is nice to get you warmed back up and get a little bit of feeling in your feet, which I've not fully regained feeling in my feet because that was freezing cold. But this is what the trail's turned into. Beautiful trail. I'm about 3.5 miles in to the Round Top trail, and I've climbed about 1,000 feet in that 3.5 miles. And this has been pretty much how the trail's been, just a steady incline, but really not bad at all. I have seen a lot of animal poo along this trail, and so far none of the animals have showed up besides some turkeys, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, good trail, beautiful out here. Somewhere around, I think, mile 3.6 into this trail, it takes a left turn and then decides to go straight up. So I think we're going somewhere up there. I didn't expect this on this little trail. So far everything's been pretty tame. Man, holy crap. Left hand and straight up. One of the nice things about hiking in the wintertime is that you get some pretty amazing views. I mean, that's just, camera doesn't do it justice, but that is amazing. Still on Round Top. Almost done with it though. Then I'll start Little Greenbrier. I'm gonna stop and take off some of these layers though before I start Little Greenbrier. Got about a mile left on Round Top, and really after you pass by about mile 5, it goes downhill, gets cruisy, and just a really easy trail to hike. Overall, it's been a really good trail. So I'll say more on my closeout video at the end, but about a mile left. All right, finished up Round Top. A little bit of a road walk to get to Little Greenbrier. Made it to the Little Greenbrier trailhead. Gonna head up that, and several miles up here is a big climb, and then it cruises downhill. And so let's get started on this trail. Let me show you some of it. Let's go. Couple miles in on Little Greenbrier, and it had a pretty decent uphill climb there for a little bit. Then it kind of flattened out, and I'm enjoying this flat because I know it's about to get really uphill. So I'm just cruising along. So the climb is definitely real. It's a tough one, but you get some really cool views. I think that's maybe Wares Valley. I'm not really sure. All right, let's keep going. Get this climb over with. Just got done having lunch. I'm all packed up and ready to continue on the trail. So I'm at the Laurel Falls and Little Greenbrier junction. I just have to take Laurel Falls Trail for about a mile before I hit Cove Mountain. And so I still have a little bit of climbing left to do, probably about 500 foot over the next mile or so. And then Cove Mountain kind of flattens out and heads downhill. So let's get on it. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm at probably 12 miles. Yeah, probably 12 miles in at this point, so I have about 10 miles left to go. And let's get it done. Let me show you these trails. Made it to the Cove Mountain Trail. Fire tower, 0.1. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. All right, there's our fire tower, which appears to be more than a fire tower. No trespassing, so guess I'm not going to be climbing it. But there you go, the fire tower. On to Cove Mountain Trail. Park headquarters, 8.4 miles. That's where I'm going. So hopefully this is a pretty easy trail from here on out. I sure hope so. Let's do it. 8.4. And the Lord said, let there be downhill, and there was. Oh, yes. Thank you. All right, right off the trail to the right-hand side, you get to see Mount LeConte. Those three peaks kind of right, oh, geez, bad camera work. Right there in the middle. And this peak over here, I believe Bull's Head comes up that peak and you walk along this ridge over to LeConte. So you got Myrtle Point on the right, LeConte, and then High Point on the left. Let's zoom this out. There we go. Yeah, kind of cool. All right, continue down. So far this trail has been downhill and cruisy. I love it. Very easy to hike. Let's hope it stays that way. So I haven't filmed much on Cove Mountain. It's been pretty much this. Second verse, same as the first, the entire way down. So it's pretty much it. Unless something exciting happens, I probably won't film very much more on Cove Mountain. It's a lot of downhill, and so I don't think I would like to do this one uphill. It's just, it's not very steep, but it's just a lot. It just keeps going. So anyway, this is Cove Mountain, trucking along. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna film a whole lot more unless something exciting happened. I was looking at the map, and right up there, believe it or not, is Holy Butt Mountain. So I'm not sure if that's where Holy Crap is made or what, but that is Holy Butt Mountain. I don't know who's in charge of naming mountains that day, but they let their 6-year-old do that one, and it stuck. Holy Butt Mountain. Guess that is pretty exciting. So I've managed to drink about 3 liters of water, and I've been nursing this little half bottle of water I have left, and I come up upon a water pump, and it still works. Only problem is it's a 2-person job. It's incredibly difficult to pump that and get water out one person. So as thirsty as I am right now, I'm gonna have to bypass it. I've only got a few miles left, but man, it sure would be nice to get some water. The water does come out, it does work. Pretty cool. All right, let's continue down the trail. So just know when you come to this little pavilion thing, there is a water pump there, but it's a 2-person job, unless you're a big fella or gal. All right, I'm finishing up Cove Mountain in a 21.5-mile day, and I am glad to be done. What a beautiful day hiking. There we go. All done. All right, wanted to wrap up. So I started out at Round Top, and you know, whenever you get on that trail, first thing you got to do is cross that river. And like I said, in the 25-degree weather, it was absolutely frigid. And it gets about about thigh deep or so. I had my pants rolled up and everything, but they still got soaked. So just come prepared for that right off the bat. Then there is a little climb. That first half of Round Top is pretty good uphill, and then it starts downhill. Then you take just a tiny little road walk to Little Greenbrier, and at the beginning that one goes uphill for about the first 2 miles. It's really not too bad. Then after that, it sends it, and it comes after you with a vengeance, and it goes uphill and uphill. It's a good climb, and so come prepared for a good climb there. And then once you get up to the top, you get on Cove Mountain, and there's still just a little bit of uphill, but really not too bad on Cove Mountain, and then it just flattens out and then starts downhill. And so I will tell you this, if you do this trail back to back like I did it, I would highly recommend doing it in the winter time, because I drank 3 liters of water and wished I would have had more. And there is not a single water source on this entire trail. There was one tiny little spring that had just a trickle, but man, it would have taken all day to filter any kind of water there. And so if you either come with a heavy water carry, or do this trail in the winter and still bring a lot of water. And so overall, fine trail. There's a couple of maintenance issues with some blowdowns. Nothing you couldn't get through, but they're there. Just know that they're there. Other than that, the trail is not that difficult to hike besides the elevation. There's a lot of elevation, so just come prepared for a lot of up and then a lot of down on Cove Mountain. Now, Cove Mountain is kind of a gradual decline, so it's not quite so bad going down it, but you lose all that elevation. So just come prepared for that. But overall, great day hiking, beautiful weather, wonderful mountains. Another nice thing during the winter time is that you get a lot of really fantastic views. So I'll wrap it up here, but get out and do some hiking, and put some links up, view those if you don't mind. Like and subscribe if this helps you, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless.